When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder
Yes?
which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Welcome back to Let's Play Ace Combat 7.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the Lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
So yeah, this mission has climax written all over it.
Yeah, and it's a great mission.
Oh yeah, everything about this mission is great, between like the setup, the back half of it, the soundtrack for it. Like, there's been kind of like I'm just trying to recall if there's been other ones like it, but yeah, effectively, like, this is, like, really the only big, giant, like, Shattered Sky-style furball mission that you get in the game.
I mean, you start with 44 air targets in the briefing.
Yeah.
That's
so, yeah,
a
we're
lot.
we're gonna be putting the generous ammo counts of the endgame planes to some decent use here, and speaking of which... since we're effectively at the end of the plot, it's time to break out the cannon plane. Or at least the one that's on the cover, anyway. Which, of course, is always the the F-22.
Oh, and you're going for more weapons.
Yep. Oh yeah, like I said, we're gonna need them because this is a long one. Yeah, general rule of advice is just like stack the plane with as much air-to-air parts as possible.
Yeah. Not a single ground target in this mission, if I remember right.
Nope. Like, there's some stuff on the Arsenal bird that kinda counts as ground targets, but no, they're all air-to-air, so...
I mean, you should still take unguided bombs.
Yeah, just in case you want to, like, really style on the thing.
Yes.
Although I gotta admit, like, coming back and playing this mission, like, with a trainer on PC is, like, really, really fun. Specifically for that styling on, like, everything and anything type of gameplay.
What, spamming 8 AAMs? Or...
Basically, yeah, like, infinite ammo and instant reload, so, yeah, just, like, just shitting every high-powered air-to-air, ordnance you can at these assholes.
We need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat. Get into formation, we have the numbers!
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them. That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
I do love that sort of recurring theme over the course of the game about, like, everyone talking about the two OC and big shots, and, like, everyone thinks that it's Trigger and Wiseman when really all along it's Trigger and Count.
Taking down the Arsenal bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal bird in unison. Roger.
Well, he's speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying.
Wait, you missed your first two missiles?
Russian aircraft are in the Coalition.
God, yeah, well... Got it in the end.
We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
Yeah, like, this is the point when the game just, like, drops all pretense and just starts throwing every, like, N-tier, like, aircraft tree plane at you, and of course, the F-22s and the Su-52s, I'll take 3 missiles to down.
Yeah, it's been so long. And I totally forgot how pretty this game is.
Watch each other's backs out there.
So yeah, as you can see in the upper left corner there, this is another score threshold mission.
How many more do we need to take?
Which on easy it's 12,000 points, and I think to get the 2 named aces to spawn, I think you have to get, like, I think one of them is 10,000 points and the other is 20,000.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't like that much about AC7, the score attack missions.
Yeah.
Destroy the space elevator. Second.
Some of them are a bit annoying.
Stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause.
And of course, yeah, if you want to, like, hell, even just, like, meet the par threshold, you need to go after all the F-22s and all the Su-57s, so... Because as you can see, that they're all 1,000 points each.
War continues to rage overhead.
The UAVs were sluggish when the leader went down. I thought as much. Drones without leaders are slow as hell. The biggest component of slave brood.
3 strikes on our side? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Again, 3 strikes? Never again.
Are the perimeter Russians
I love all of just like the random radio chatter from the Erusians realizing that, yeah, we're all on the same side now.
Yeah.
Copy that.
And they're really glad not to be flying against Trigger.
Oh god, yeah.
Sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Also, yeah, we kind of missed it like about a minute ago, but like, Count and Seymour kind of give you the gameplay hint of this part of the game where, like, yeah, if you take out the big high-value planes and all the drones that are flying around them in formation take an incredible hit to their AI and become a lot easier to kill.
Infrastructure down. This broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You can see a real-life princess. Then, say hello to everyone. Yes.
Safe over here. Taking away all the guns.
Yes! Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid?
All right, understood.
What have we got? This isn't the rebellion. It's a battle for independence. Take down the Arsenal bird and build a new country.
And this is the boring part of the mission.
Yeah.
And it's already fun.
Or someone to guide us.
It's not a war between nations anymore. It's a struggle between militias. It costs your head.
Yeah, like, Lighthouse is one of those missions where, like, it's got a lot of really good high points to it. Unfortunately, just, it really wears out its welcome by, like, doing shit like, you know, like, this really high score attack threshold and, like, stretching this out for, like, at least 10 minutes and...
Let's go. Yes!
Like, the back half of it being significantly harder than, like, the front half of it.
They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft stay...
Oh, and also this bullshit.
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming? Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco.
Hope you got your sunglasses.
Yeah.
Can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time, stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Helios arriving.
Also, I love how the clouds interact with the music.
Yeah, how it gets that, like, really, like, hollow lo-fi, like, sound to it as you're going through them.
I bail you!
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
seconds. 3, 2, impact now.
Get caught in that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds.
You should probably get up.
5 seconds to arrival.
Yeah, like, you can see, like, my decision-making process at work there, like, do I go for, like, the unneeded points at that point, or just get the fuck out of the blast radius?
30 seconds remaining. Strider 1, don't ice up.
Also, another kicker to the named ace spawns in this mission, like, I think I've, like, definitely cleared enough points to get, like, one of them to spawn, but, they're both stealth planes, so they don't show up on radar until, like, you get anywhere near them, and, like, one of them spawns at, like, the extreme south of the map. So it's, like, you literally need to be, like, running, like, with a guide to be able to even just figure out, like, where the fuck are these things, and how do I get them to appear, and, like, how do I kill them?
Incoming!
Anyway, it's time for the plot.
Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come. That's something.
That's a lot of targets.
Yep. Also, holy shit.
We can't train it! Evacuate! Blast confirming heavily damaged by laser weapons. Report to capsize aircraft and color melting. Single blast! Deploy lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower.
So again, yeah, I've not really tried it, but I probably really should at some point, just, like, again, like, especially, like, with a trainer, just, like, seeing if, I could destroy the Arsenal Bird's laser before it, fires on the fleet as part of, like, the script thing. Although I don't think it's even targetable before, like, this point of the mission.
Is it even a target yet?
Yep, you can actually, take out the main laser, like, you'll be seeing that, in short order.
Also, this shield. I think that killed me at least once or twice.
Oh god, yeah.
Because
you've got, like...
if you're in there when it goes up, you're dead.
Yeah, like, you've got, like, a couple second grace period to get out of it before, it decides, okay, no, fuck you, you're dead.
Where are we supposed to hit it?
Like, yeah, like, there's a reason why, like, it puts out, like, a ring to its, like, maximum extended radius before the shield goes up. Like right there.
Yeah, but you need to notice that.
Yeah, it's like, it's signposting, okay, here's the danger zone, dumbass, don't get caught in here.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do.
You're just thinking about it now? Cover any friendlies, it's hit. Missile inbound. Drinking.
Also, like, I don't really know if the shield, like, dropping and raising is scripted or anything, or if it's completely random, because, like, it's been dropping it a lot in this run, but I've had some where, like, it just throws the shield up and never takes it down.
Maybe you're just not looking when it's down.
Maybe.
I mean, it's not like this isn't a target-rich environment.
Light bulb shaped thing, but it isn't lit up.
But anyways, we were talking very briefly during the briefing and before the video about how the soundtrack for this mission, this part in particular, like this song Daredevil, it was basically the song they wrote the Ace Combat 7 soundtrack around.
Where's that
you'll see when it gets going that basically there's a reason that Keiki Kobayashi like said that when he wrote this song, he treated it like it was going to be the last song he ever wrote for Ace Combat, period.
Bastards. It'll lose power.
1, 2.
Damn shield, just go away.
3, 4, 5.
On cuckoo count.
Away with you.
6.
Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic, it was just a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
The nice little acknowledgement of a line from Last Hope about Count talking about having a radio strapped to his like cockpit, effectively. And of course, the implication that Trigger also has one, how he can hear Avril and Cassette over the radio as well.
I mean, it's Ace Combat. Everyone can hear everyone.
Oh god, yeah, but at least like they take the extra step and they make it like completely plausible in this case. So yeah, basically, welcome to the next probably 10 minutes worth of this video, just taking out every goddamn target on the Arsenal bird, because yeah, this thing will fucking kill you if you get too close to it. Same with the goddamn drones.
Yeah. And it has far too many propellers.
Like, just design-wise, I think like this is probably like the most realistic or plausible super weapon that could exist in our world in the Ace Combat franchise. But it's still like, yeah, no, like this thing like just should not exist.
Yeah, and I think it shouldn't fly now. Because I don't think the 6 small propellers would be enough.
Well, I mean, I think at the very least, like the parabola shape of the wing should like allow it to glide for like long enough for it, like, I don't know, the repair job on the main propellers or the self-repair to kick back in, but I don't know, this is all just like physics shit that's like way above my head, so. And of course, we're also dealing with a franchise that has a very abusive relationship with physics on a good day.
What, you don't like deflecting, flying in a way that the shots do the least amount of damage?
Oh, God, yeah. Like
I think that was before this mission.
Yeah, I think like it's definitely in like Yinshin Valley, but yeah, just like Mihai going like, oh, he took it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back to base.
It's such a stupid.
In between, just like randomly murdering women for no reason and just being an otherwise kind of weird and creepy asshole grandpa.
Ground forces' efforts will be for nothing. We have to take down the target by any means. Strike 1, you're too close to Strider 1. Get out of the way.
Pulsed laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arsenal bird's threat level a little.
Now all we gotta worry about is the big fuck-off laser.
Yeah, especially if you're shooting from behind.
Oh yeah, no, you cannot hit that thing from either below or behind. You've got to come at it head on.
And that wasn't head on enough.
Yeah, no, like literally, like basically just level or slightly below it, and yeah, just directly head on.
You should just pull some IG maneuvers.
Yeah, no, I don't want to stall the plane and just go into the water.
Or you could ignore the laser.
No, I want to go for the 100% kill on this thing.
Go for the gun kill.
Also, yeah, I've been trying to get this thing now so long that the soundtrack has recycled itself to the point where the wailing has begun anew, effectively.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it.
I don't even know, does the Arsenal bird fly slower when you would destroy more propellers?
I think so, yeah. It also, depending on which propellers that you take out or leave running, like, it'll like start to like roll to various degrees. Like if you take like everything but like the extreme right propeller out, it'll start like rolling to the left to compensate. But yeah, the only saving grace is that yeah, the ASAT laser is incredibly inaccurate, so it will basically never hit you unless you fly into it directly.
And you're still trying to shoot it from behind.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten some lucky hits on this thing before.
Yeah, but you really need to joust the Arsenal bird to hit it.
Yeah.
Laser cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat. Thanks. That thing almost cooked my tail.
Now for the cleanup job.
Yep.
You're too far out.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed. Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller. You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
I'm fairly certain it should be going down now.
Yeah, well, like I said about it, trying to compensate.
Yeah, but not for one on the outer left edge.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger.
Also, yeah, there's like a trophy or an achievement for like I think it's like taking out the Arsenal bird like either without using the machine gun or without using special weapons.
Say what? If we destroy the docking modules, this planet will break on the Arsenal bird. That'll leave the antenna piece vulnerable. Light her on fire and we can cook that bird whole. Theoretically, that leaves the possibility for an experienced pilot. That won't be a problem, but... Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. Is he really that good of a pilot? I'd bet on it. Besides, if he thought it was impossible, he wouldn't have said
Was it on purpose that you we're going for no more missiles on this part?
And that's the thing, I just noticed that too, like, the game actually gives you additional missiles with each update.
Tabloid! Get back here!
Oh! And you're using them on drones.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've noticed at this point in-game that I'm somehow, again, pulling additional missiles, like, out of nowhere.
Oh, oh.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
I mean, that's nice of the game, but...
Yeah, God, like, I've literally just noticed that, too. It's like, I'm going like, what the fuck is happening here?
It would be way more fun to have you... to make you do gun kills.
Yeah.
Also, even if that thing is good at gliding, it's gaining altitude.
Docking module destroyed. One left.
Like I said, this game, or this franchise, and physics have an incredibly abusive relationship, and they're going right to the end with it.
Look, you have missiles again.
Oh god, yeah, like, I wonder, like, does it do that on the higher difficulties? Does it give you these pity missiles? I can't imagine, right?
All targets have been destroyed.
Who knows?
The supply unit is ready to fall off. Good job. You should be able to see direct tenor where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel it.
Good luck.
Leave it to Trigger.
Don't let us down, Strider 1. Clear a path for Strider 1.
Anyway, here we go.
We're counting on you.
And suddenly there's a hole in the plane.
Yep. And it's getting bigger by the second.
Arsenal bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenal bird is down.
Longcaster, can you
Now it's going down.
Yep.
open water?
It's burning from the inside.
All aircraft, avoid the target's path. That's the last of the rogues. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago.
You're on the radio script, Queen. Nobody can see it.
I mean, I think she says she's doing like a webcast at some point in the like first part of the mission. It's like probably 20 people saw Tabloid's dead body. I don't know.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. Surrender now. We will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down.
Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down.
What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory?
I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground.
No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound! Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now. The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. 3,000 meters to carrier. You're too fast. Lower your speed. 1,500
1,500 meters to carrier. Bank right.
Is Trigger still alive?
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.